live? We are live. Great. What's up, everybody? I think it's happening, yes. We are here. We are celebrating. This is great. I am actually going to make myself a tequila beverage because it is Friday and we're quarantining, and honestly I don't really have to make an excuse, so it's fine. How is everybody doing? I hope you're well. The album is out, which is awesome. Oh, wow, I just poured a lot of tequila by accident. This is exciting. I haven't done a live stream before, and currently I'm in my apartment, my temporary apartment, just chilling. But I'm really excited to get this going. Hello, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. And I dressed up for you guys. I've been wearing sweatpants pretty much for 2 weeks straight, so you're welcome. So, pardon me while I'm just finishing off my beverage. I mean, if you can only, I am 28 years old, so I am an adult and can make my own decisions, but normally, you know, I don't advise drinking this early, but at times like this, I think it's appropriate. Okay, so cheers. I have tequila, soda, and my new thing is grapefruit, because it's delicious. And I'm gonna put some hand sanitizer on first. Even though I haven't seen anybody for days, I'm just paranoid, you know. But I'm really excited to be putting this on with the Global Citizen and the World Health Organization, part of their Together at Home series. And I really do think it's important that we stay in and stay sanitized, because we're going through some weird times right now. So hopefully this show will make you feel better, and I'll play you some songs from the album and answer any questions you have about it. I'm here at your disposal. So, cheers. Let's see. What should I play first? How are you guys doing before I start, by the way? Is everybody okay and safe? And I can answer a few questions. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna play so many of these songs as you guys are requesting. So, let's get started. I wrote this song when I was going through a period of like trying to figure out why I couldn't just get over somebody. Because I think very practically. I'm like, oh, well then let's just move on. So my brain was like, why are you still feeling this emotion? So this one's called Anything But Love, and it is on the album. Why can't it be but I can't even find a way to say goodbye, 'cause every time I try, I always feel the same damn thing, and it don't change to anything but love. Oh, why can't it be anything but love? Oh, why can't it be anything but love? Woo! Thank you, thank you. I feel like I'm just playing for myself, which is great, but I'm actually playing for you, so that works too. Yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about this album. Been working on it for a while. Some of these songs were written like 3 years ago, and I finally get to put them out now, which is really cool. Yeah, it's weird times, but we're all getting through it together. So I just appreciate you guys tuning in. I can answer some questions if you want about the album. Love from Portugal, wow. How's it going over there? Shoot. La 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 la, Duluth, I love Duluth. Where's my jumpsuit from? That is a great question. I feel like I just looked at my tag. I can't remember. It's fine. I'll find out for you and answer. I started playing piano when I was 6 years old. My mom taught me. And to be honest, I hated it at first because it's really not an easy instrument to learn, to be honest. There's like a lot of stuff that goes into it. So, but I'm really glad that she kind of enforced it on me, and I learned to love it as time went on. Let's see. Okay, great. These are all great questions. My brain is loving all of these. Who inspires me? Really, like any artist who owns who they are and has like a unique sound and isn't afraid to sound different. And whoever sings with like a lot of emotion, I love that. I love feeling like the artist is being super transparent with people and just coming out with what they feel, and not trying to like copy somebody else's sound. So honestly, it's a bunch of random artists that inspire me. It's like Eminem, like you would think, well, why? But it's because he's just so honest in himself. But also like Adele and like the Dixie Chicks, and it's a whole scattered inspiration list for me. Also, speaking of inspirations, because this guy actually means the world to me, he actually sent me a video that I'm about to show you. I played a few shows with him, or I opened for him, because he is a country legend, and I am just very honored that he would even like notice that my album came out. So this is a video that Keith Urban just sent me. Dear sweet Keith, my fave. And let's take a look at it, because I don't think I've actually seen this yet. So,
Ingrid, Keith here. I just want to say a huge congratulations to you on the birth of your baby. The best feeling, getting an album done and completed and getting it out to everybody. And having heard so many of these songs already before the album came out, I know this album is awesome. So congratulations to you on Ladylike. It was so fun having you out on the road with us for a couple of shows. Hopefully we get to do more of that in the future, but here is to an amazing ride ahead of you.
oh my God! Oh, Keith! Mwah! Ooh, just got some lipstick on my computer. It's fine. Yeah, no big deal, casual. I'm like, okay, give me a second. That's pretty great. He's like honestly such a class act. Like I would never expect somebody that amazing to even send anything like that. So give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna play this song next because he's actually a huge fan of this song, and like this was the song that he always brings up to me and is like, oh, what's happening with this song? Like, what's going on? And it was actually inspired by Bumble, which I'm sure you guys have heard. But yeah, it's about modern relationships and the dating scene these days, because I feel like it's not as black and white as we have been told that it is. And like, I feel like a lot of songs sing about like either you're in love or you're not. And it's like, well, what about those of us who are like in between and, you know, don't know what we're doing? So this is both. Casual, you're keeping it casual, nothing too meaningful and nothing irrational. No, no. So why do you text me saying you miss me, staying in my place? It's kinda confusing. You're blurring the lines, you're playing two sides. Just make up your mind. You can tell me to stay, you can push me away, have space or get close, but you can't do both. You can kiss me goodnight or kiss me goodbye, baby, love me or don't, but you can't do both. Impossible, you make it impossible to know what you really want. It's so irresponsible. Yeah, yeah. So what does it mean when you're telling me secrets? I'm spilling mine and we're just getting deeper. You're blurring the lines, you're playing two sides. Just make up your mind. You can tell me to stay, you can push me away, have space or get close, but you can't do both. You can kiss me goodnight or kiss me goodbye, baby, love me or don't, but you can't do both. Ooh, no, no. You can tell me to stay, you can push me away, have space or get close, but you can't do both. You can kiss me goodnight or kiss me goodbye, baby, love me or don't, but you can't do both. Nah, nah, you can't do both. Ooh, no. So why do you text me saying you miss me, staying in my place? It's kinda confusing. You're blurring the lines, you're playing two sides. Just make up your mind. Woo! Oh, thank you, everybody. I don't know what to do after I play a song and there's silence, but it's fine. All right. Cheers to everybody watching. For those of you just tuning in, yes, this is a concoction of tequila. Normally I drink it pretty straight, but I didn't want to get super messed up this afternoon because the day is still young. So, but I am an adult and can make my own decisions, so if I wanted to, then it's fine. This song means a lot to me, and actually the music video just came out today, which is a great music video, if I do say so myself. I had nothing to do with directing it, but like it turned out, mwah. Love it. So it's another sad song. I don't know if you know, but I write mostly sad songs. Surprise. But this song was inspired by just realizing that love is not just this thing that you find that like stays forever. I feel like I grew up watching Disney movies, and you know, they always tell you that once you find love, you're just gonna live happily ever after. And I'm like, well, not true. Because it's a choice that you make every day. It's like, how am I gonna love this person? Or do I still love this person? So this song is about love when it gets hard. Even if it's still real, it's still hard, and I think it's okay to not be sure about where you stand with the other significant other in your life. So, hope you love this song as much as I do. This is The Stranger.
We sat at the table, just the two of us, looked into each other's eyes, and made the choice to choose us. Let's trace the steps of where we've been to make it feel like home again. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other again. I know you remember that first night. I asked if you would wanna dance. You made me laugh in the neon light, with your two left feet telling me you can't. Well, let's trace those steps so we can find where we got lost in love that time. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other again. Let's trace the steps of where we've been to make it feel like home again. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other. Do it all over and fall all over each other again.
Ta-da! And we're back. There was like poor connection or something, but here we are. So yeah, Stranger music video. We actually shot it in LA at this beautiful Beverly Hills house. I don't know if you've seen the music video yet, but it's stunning. And yeah, it was a really beautiful experience, especially all those people who are in the video. Like some of them are all of them are real couples that we brought in and like had them just stare at each other for like 4 minutes straight. And just the emotion that people felt of just like staring at the person they love, because I feel like we don't really ever get a second to do that, or maybe we think it's weird or whatever, but just to acknowledge that other person is like such a big deal. So I was pretty pumped about that. And how is everybody doing with social distancing? Is everybody doing it? Because I am. I miss human beings. I'm like, I am alone forever now. It's fine. No, but this won't last forever. But obviously, the quicker it passes, the better, which requires us to stay in and not, touch people. So even if you're feeling fine, like, still don't do it, because I learned that you could actually still be carrying the virus and not realize it. And especially younger people, I feel like our bodies can fight the virus off better. But yeah, it still sucks. Like, obviously nobody's happy about being socially isolated. But I believe in you, and hopefully this album will get you through. It's definitely something to get you in your feels. So, let's see, what else do I want to play? I think you all know this one. This song was it changed my life, to be honest. And it's because of you guys and country radio really supporting this song. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was actually really nervous to put this song out because it required me to be super vulnerable. And normally I hate that. But I realized, like, after writing this song from a real story and a real perspective, I was like, oh, I think people relate to this song as much as I do, because it's about my life. And so I really didn't want to write it, to be honest. I was like, no, let's not write it this way. Let's just skip it. But we ended up writing it, and I'm really glad we did, because it means a lot to me. My family means a lot to me. There are 7 of us. So, without further ado, here is More Hearts Than Mine. And feel free to sing along at home, even though I can't hear you.
I can't wait to show you where I grew up. Walk you around the foothills of my town. You probably feel like you've been there before. After hearing all the stories I've been telling you for 6 months now.
go. Okay, now I'm gonna answer questions because I feel like I haven't been answering enough. So hit me with like all the weird stuff or stuff about the album, like whatever you want. Honestly, I'm here to listen. Okay, these are all compliments. Thank you. Love it. Lovely, lovely. How do I not cry when you sing that song? I have cried while singing it before. It actually happens randomly. Like, I never know, like when I play More Hearts Than Mine, I never know when I'm gonna cry. It just will like hit. And then I'll do everything in my power to not cry. So I feel like it's always, I never know. It's like, I could have cried then, I'll probably cry the next time I play it. I have no idea. So. Oh, what else? These questions are hilarious. What's my favorite song of the album? That's like picking your favorite child. I don't have kids, so actually I can't really use that analogy. But kind of. I feel like all of them are so personal that it's hard for me to pick one because that's like me picking like which era of my life was my favorite. And I feel like I love all the songs because they were so intentionally chosen for this album. So don't really have a favorite because they're all awesome. What's the inspiration behind The Stranger? It was inspired by just me observing other people's relationships, because I feel like everybody comes from a different place. Either you're married or like dating or whatever, but love looks so different for everybody. And I realized that there weren't any songs about how you feel if you're not always in love with the person you're with all the time. I feel like it's completely normal to not be madly in love all the time. So I wrote a song about that. Love all the songs, when can we get more? I know there's only 8 songs on the record. Just so you know, very intentional. I really didn't want any filler songs on the record, and some of the new stuff I've been writing didn't really fit the vibe of it. So there will be more music coming out very soon. So don't think that that's all you're gonna get for a while. I wanted the record to have its own vibe. So, yeah. La 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 la. Let's see, what else? What is your favorite snack food? Potato chips, hands down. And it's actually good to eat potato chips before you sing too, or at least that's what I tell people, so that it's an excuse to eat potato chips. So it's fine. When did I start writing? I think I wrote my first official song in high school, but I feel like I would just make up little songs when I was younger too, that I don't count them as songs, they're just like little really terrible ditties that I came up with. What else? What is my favorite brand of tequila? I would say I always have a bottle of Casamigos on hand. It's just like a great go-to, Casamigos Blanco. And I feel like that's, what I've been drinking for a while. Okay, one more question. La 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 la. Are you gonna tour again next year? Yes, I am. You have no idea how eager I am to get out on the road again. I feel like I got a little taste of it on the Dan and Shay tour before it got postponed. We were fortunate enough to at least play 3 shows, and it was so wild. I've never played for that many people before, and I feel like it was really awesome, and that's like the first thing I want to do when all this is over with. I just want to get out on the road, go everywhere, go to other countries even if Trump will let me. Yeah, I think touring is going to be a huge part of the next few years of my life. So, and I can't wait to see all of you in person, because as much fun as this live stream is, you know, can only do so much. So I have one more song for you. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. And this is the last, this is why the album was called what it is. But I also want to thank the Global Citizens Together at Home whole series, because I feel like music can really help people while in social isolation, and it made me really happy knowing that they wanted to put on something like this, and the World Health Organization for like keeping us posted on like what is happening. So thank you guys. My name is Ingrid Andress, and yeah, here's Ladylike. Here we go. I drink tequila straight, haven't brushed my hair in days, and I'll kiss on the first date if I'm really feeling it. I don't even own a dress, bite my nails when I get stressed, do whatever for attention if I'm needing it. Controversial, so outspoken. I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a ladylike. Whoa, I could bring you to your uneasy, get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick in a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. Sometimes I forget not to talk about politics when I'm in the middle of me getting hit on. And sometimes I'm not polite, don't bite my tongue, I speak my mind. Let curse words fly when shit goes wrong. Controversial, so outspoken. I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a ladylike. Whoa, I could bring you to your knees and get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick in a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. Oh, I'm a lady like that. Controversial, so outspoken. I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a lady like. Whoa, I could bring you to your knees and get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick in a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. Oh, I'm a lady like that. Whoa, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick in a cigarette pack on the dash. I'm a lady like that. I'm a lady like that. And there you have it. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Ladylike album release day. I love you all so much. Thank you for being a part of this show today. stay safe, be well, stay sane as well. So, love you all, and I will talk to you so soon.